Another weekend, another win for the Texas Tech men's basketball team. Coming up, find out where the team could end up in the upcoming NCAA tournament.
February is Black History Month, and Texas Tech is hosting several events to honor African Americans throughout history. Find out how one event gave students a chance to speak up and be heard next.
And a special artistic exhibition is being held right here on campus, but it's not in the art building. We'll show you how the College of Architecture is showing off the creativity of one of their own.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Monday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Ashley Bell.
And I'm Megan Zapalac. Over the weekend, the Texas Tech men's basketball team continued their winning ways, and that's catching the attention of basketball analysts across the nation.
Tech is already getting closer to a possible Big 12 championship, but could bigger things be in the team's future? MCTV's Casey Buscher joins us with more. Casey?
Thanks, Ashley and Megan. As you mentioned, the Red Raiders took care of business on Saturday with a win against Kansas State. On Sunday, the Division I Men's Basketball Committee looked over the current state of college basketball and gave a sneak peek at the potential top 16 seeds in the NCAA tournament. If the season were to end today, Texas Tech would be a top 10 seed in the tournament. The Red Raiders would be one of the 3 Big 12 teams represented in the top 16, with Kansas at number 6 and Oklahoma at 16. The committee also gave a preview of the tournament bracket, with Tech listed as the number 3 seed in the East region. If the tournament started today, Texas Tech would take on Duke in the first round. The Blue Devils are listed as the number 7 seed overall in the committee's sneak peek preview, and they are currently ranked number 12 in the latest AP poll. Although the Division I committee's sneak peek is too early to make any firm predictions, if Texas Tech continues to roll through Big 12 play, the Red Raiders should start as no less than number 10 seed during March Madness. We'll just have to wait and see. Back to you, Megan.
Thanks, Casey. In other news, students looking for a way to give back to the community were given a ton of options today. The spring edition of the biannual volunteer fair kicked off this morning in the Sub-Red Raider Ballroom. More than 40 nonprofit organizations set up shop and provided information to students looking for a way to impact the Lubbock area. Representatives from groups such as the American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, and even LubbockCon were on hand to answer questions and recruit volunteers for 2018. The Spring Volunteer Fair is hosted each year by the Student Union and Activities Office. If you are unable to make it to today's fair but still want to get involved, check out the Sub's community outreach website visiting sub.ttu.edu/outreach.
Each year, Black History Month is celebrated in February. This past Friday, a special event called The Love Below took place in the Human Science Building. The spoken word and musical performance celebrates both Black History Month and strong Black women by giving students a chance to be heard. MCTV's Lexi Wesley stopped by the Human Sciences Room 169 to bring us the sights and sounds of the event.
The Love Below started 7 years ago and was curated by a group of women who weren't attached to any particular organization, but just wanted to bring together women, and especially women of color, of all backgrounds and ethnicities, and bring them together for something bigger, to talk about things that women go through on a daily basis.
Believe me when I say, I let the tears you would have cried come alive in my eyes. Of course they'd be different. If women were Black, this would have ended with a prison sentence. You can ask Marisha Alexander for any specifics that I'm missing.
Like, we got inspirational Black women on our campus just doing their thing. And it's always good whenever they get to show it, you know? Because people want to doubt us and think that we can't be inspirational, we can't do stuff. And so it's just like a display like that just shows who we are as a people.
Forget that their Hill said, the most disrespected person in America is the Black woman. Dark don't mean dirty, nappy don't mean nasty, loud don't mean ratchet, low don't mean problematic. They say, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. In America, the greatest lessons are the ones you don't remember learning. Yes, queen.
Love Below is hosted every year, and always it's a great event every year to see like all the ladies, especially black women, come out and just embrace who they are, embrace their sexuality, issues that are going on in the world right now as black Americans. So that's why I come out every year. It's just great to embrace our culture. So.
Anyone that was new and as well as returning faces, we're able to get more, I would say, insight to what it is to be a black woman and how it feels to be a black woman and how hard it can be sometimes. And though you may not be able to relate, you can understand and you can, empathize with us. So we just know that it's bigger than us, and we just want people to keep that vision in mind.
Texas Tech's observance of Black History Month continues with the African American History Month lecture series. 2 special guests will speak at the Sub Allen Theater during the series. This week, an evening with Anita Hill will take place on Thursday starting at 7 p.m. Hill is a professor and attorney who is known for her groundbreaking work that helped raise awareness of sexual harassment in the United States. An evening with Anita Hill is free and open to the public.
The Texas Tech campus is home to art in many different forms, and although the art building is home to most of the creations displayed on campus, the College of Architecture is currently showcasing some unique works by one of its professors. Bebop Variations is a collection of work created by Professor Bennett Neiman. Neiman has worked in architectural design for over 20 years, and his work inspired the exhibition that is currently on display in the college's 9th floor library. Bebop Variation is a collection of both prints and diagram media that illustrate 2- and 3-dimensional space. The works in the exhibit also illustrate the time and commitment architecture requires. If you would like to see Bebop Variations in person, you can stop by the Architecture Library between now and March 29th. The library is open Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 10:30 p.m., Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on weekends from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Both the library and the exhibit are free and open to the tech community. Winter made a return to the Lubbock area over the weekend. High temperatures on Saturday and Sunday only reached the low 40s, and overnight lows dropped as low as 16 degrees.
That's true, Megan, and those frigid conditions continued into this morning with temperatures staying below freezing until just before 10 a.m. So does that mean that winter is here to stay for a while? Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. The Memorial Circle Cam is showing lots of sunshine today, but unfortunately, that doesn't mean that temperatures have been much warmer. So far, temperatures have risen above 40 degrees, but it will only get into the upper 40s before sunset. Tonight, skies will stay mostly clear with temperatures dropping back into the mid-20s. Tomorrow, we'll see the beginning of a warming trend with highs climbing back into the mid-50s. We'll see a few more clouds and a light breeze throughout the day. Tomorrow night, the clouds will stick around and temperatures will stay above freezing. On Wednesday, we'll start the day with cloudy skies and a light breeze, but by noon, the clouds will begin to clear and winds will increase to 15 to 25 miles per hour. Temperatures on Wednesday will be much warmer with a high temperature expected to finish out near 80 degrees. After sunset, the winds will decrease slightly and the clouds will return to the area, but temperatures should stay warmer than normal with a low predicted to fall just below 50 degrees. The warmer conditions will stick around on Thursday with temperatures reaching 60 degrees before noon. Later in the day, temperatures will continue to climb with an afternoon high expected in the upper 70s. Unfortunately, we'll also see a lot more wind on Thursday with speeds increasing to near 30 miles per hour. Those windy conditions will continue into Thursday night, bringing a cold front to the area. Temperatures will drop back into the upper 20s and the wind chill could even make it cooler. Looking ahead, Thursday night's cold front will lead to a chilly end to the week with a slight chance of rain over the weekend.
With the weather being unpredictable right now, it's still not a safe bet to plan any outdoor activities. Luckily, there's plenty of options indoors if you're looking for something to do. Let's take a look at today's MCTV events calendar. If you're a student interested in teaching family or consumer sciences to high school or junior high, then make plans to stop by the Human Science Building tomorrow. National FCS Educators Day will be held in the Canyon Room of the College of Human Sciences from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Representatives from Tech's Department of Family and Consumer Sciences will be on hand to answer questions and provide information on how you can earn an FCS teacher certification. The FCS Educators Day is free and open to all students.
Valentine's Day is only 2 days away. If that statement has you in a panic, luckily one campus group has got you covered for a last-minute gift idea. The Student Activities Board is hosting the Tech Valograms event on Wednesday in the sub in front of Copy Mail. From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., students looking for that perfect free gift can stop by and make a custom candygram for that special someone, even if that someone is you. SAV will provide all the supplies needed for the gift, including the candy. The Tech Valograms event is free with a student ID.
And on Thursday, find out more about what the university has at the first ever Texas Techspo. The Office of Transitions and Engagement is offering the chance for students to stop by the sub ballroom and find out how to get the most from the fees you pay. Groups will be on hand with information on everything from financial aid to student activities to health and wellness and everything in between. Throughout the event, there will be giveaways, raffles, and more. The 2018 Texas Techspo is scheduled from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and it's free and open to all students.
The Texas Tech Lady Raider basketball team is nearing the end of a long season. The team started the year with the loss of Coach Candy Whitaker, and they went into this past weekend with a 5-game losing streak.
So, could the Lady Raiders break the streak at home this weekend? MCTV's Casey Buscher joins us again with a look at Saturday's game and more in sports. Casey?
Thanks, Megan and Ashley. Women's basketball fell short to West Virginia 74-60. Brittany Brewer led the team in points with 13, keeping the Lady Raiders in a close game. With 7 minutes going into the half, Tech had a 17-6 run. In the fourth quarter, Tech was held to only 10 points with their lowest free throw percentage of the season with 30%. Brewer, Sanders, and Wilby were all in double figures with a combined 36 points. West Virginia's Katrina Party finished with 19 points, leading the Mountaineers over Texas Tech. The Lady Raiders hit the road for the next 2 games. Tech will face Texas on Wednesday in the 100th meeting between the two programs. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. on the Longhorn Network. It was an eventful weekend for Texas Tech track and field. The team broke a total of 6 records during the Texas Tech shootout. Along with record-breaking performances, many on the team are the best in the country in their events. Brandon Bray became a member of the 18-foot club after clearing 4 bars as the only athlete in the pole vault competition. Stephen Champlin clocked his personal best in the 400 with a 45.97 race to take third, notching a number 2 Texas Tech record. Champlin is currently ranked 4th in the nation. Andrew Hudson is now ranked 2nd best all-time in both the 60-meter and the 200-meter dashes behind teammate Odarudu. Next up, the Red Raiders will host the Matador qualifier on Friday in hopes of gathering more solid top 16 marks for the NCAA Indoor Championships on March 2nd and 3rd. The Texas Tech men's basketball team remains at number 7 in the top 25 AP poll. The Red Raiders have won their last 6 games, bringing their overall record to 21-4. Last Saturday, the Red Raiders dominated Kansas State, winning 66-47. This win took Texas Tech to first place in the Big 12. But tomorrow is the game we've all been waiting for. After losing to Oklahoma last month in Norman, the Red Raiders are looking to take the W tomorrow night against the Sooners. Make sure to get to the game early to sell out this matchup. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. on ESPN. Last night, LeBron led the new-look Cavs to a blowout in Boston. In their first appearances since being acquired at the trade deadline, Jordan Clarkson scored 17 points, Rodney Hood had 15, and George Hill had 12, and Larry Nance had scored 5 points. Following the game, LeBron stated, "I know that the guys that are here are very excited about the opportunity. It's my job as leader of the team to make sure that I acclimate the new 4 guys to be around a culture that's built around winning." The Cavs finished the game 121-99. Congrats to Paul Pierce on his jersey retirement, a much-deserved honor. That's all for sports. Back to you, Megan and Ashley.
Thanks, Casey. As we mentioned earlier, Valentine's Day is less than 48 hours away.
That's true, Megan, and even if you found the perfect gift for your loved ones, the Texas Tech Alumni Association has a special option that any Red Raider should appreciate. Each year, the Alumni Association creates a collection of printable Valentine's Day cards and posts them on their website. This year's selection includes cards featuring the tagline, "Don't Go Wrecking My Heart," "Be My Fearless Champion," "You Had Me at Guns Up," and "Songs of Love I'll Sing to Thee." Each card can be printed individually or in a set of 6. Along with this year's collection, you can also find previous year's Valentine's cards on the TTAA website. If you'd like to give that special someone a gift they won't soon forget, visit texastechalumni.org.
So, Ashley, do you have any Valentine's Day plans?
I hear Hooters has free wings for single people, so catch me there.
That's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check ttuhub.net every day for more news. We'll see you on Thursday.